Good morning, everybody. Late morning, about 11:30. Eddie DeBlock here of the Relic Extractors, coming to you from the Epic Dump. So last week when I was up here, I had run out of video time. Hunter and his dad from Eastern Outdoors came up. I'm not sure if he's put anything out yet. I haven't seen any notifications from Eastern Outdoors. So yeah, my last video you saw, I had to cave the hole in because it was getting compromised from cast off, just like we got on this one here. Now this is the hole that Steve and Badger were working on last month when Travis and Corey came up from Crick Diggers, and Travis was working on this one right back there, I believe, and Corey was working over in here, down in here. So anyway, last week in the afternoon after I caved my hole in, I saw that Hunter and his dad were over here. So I'm just here today. I'm basically going to prime this for the weekend because those guys want to come back up. Well, Hunter does anyway. Obviously his dad's his ride. So I'm going to try and clean this out here a little bit because I did manage to pull a couple really nice things out of here. If you saw in the cleanup video, that really nice that small German transferware bowl came out of here, and a couple other things. So I'm going to get into this here and basically, like I said, just cleaning up and cleaning this out down this way because this was all dug this way, pretty deep that way, but not over here. So I'm going to clean this out and see what we can come up with today, and just kind of get it primed up for this weekend, and we'll see what we get. I only got a couple hours. The wife dropped me off here today. She's out shopping at a local Sam's Club because we need some food in the house, and I'm here digging. So we'll get back if anything comes out. Stay tuned. Alright guys, just scraping along, and you see there's looks to be a bromo right there, so we're gonna pull that out. Let's see what we got. I'm pretty sure all this is a bromo. Yep, nice color on it. I always look for the ones that have the backward Z or R in seltzer. You got to look for them. I know a lot of guys just throw them away without even looking, but there are errors in there. All right, so we'll get back at you on the next. Yeah, real quick guys, too, before I get back into it here. For the price, you can't beat these gloves. You can get them at Harbor Freight. If anybody's got a Harbor Freight tools near them, I know they're mostly like around, New Jersey and New York area, Eastern Pennsylvania. So I don't know, how far they are around the country, but for $2 a pair, I usually get 2 pairs out of clip, and each pair will last me about a month and a half to 2 months. So for $4, I get 4 months worth of gloves. Cheap, can't beat it. Just figured I'd give a quick plug on that. All right, time to put them back on and see what else we can dig up. All right, guys. Kind of not rare or scarce, but an uncommon Bellrook and TUTHILL. I've dug like 1-inch size ambers of these. First clear one this size. They are out of New York City, and like I said, not too common. Doesn't seem to have any damage on it. I'll clean that up later, and I'll put that up on my eBay if anybody's interested. All right, on to the next. All right, guys. Here's one I haven't personally dug yet. I mean, I've dug the Dr. Jane's Tonic Vermifuge. This is a clear one. The aqua ones, I mean, there's variants of those too. Usually they'll say quarter size on one side panel, and then on the other side panel it'll say 25-cent size or $half half size or something like that. This doesn't have that. It's just slick on the sides, and it actually has the full street address, 242 Chestnut Street, Philadelphia. I've seen these, the aquas just says Philadelphia underneath tonic vermifuge. So that's a variant first for me. And we'll get on to the next. Stay tuned. Here's a newbie for me, guys. Obviously a cold cream jar or some type of makeup with the milk glass. Eagle brand Nova. Anybody knows what that is? I mean, obviously it's a cosmetic cold cream. Has anybody ever heard of that brand before? That's all it says on it. I was actually quite surprised to see it embossed. So I don't normally hold on to these, but I'm gonna hold on to this one. See if anybody knows what it is. And gonna keep plugging along here. Not too bad of a start. We'll get back at you. Alright guys, I moved off to another hole. Probably one of Andy's from about 5 months ago. You can see where it goes through the other side there. And I think that's where Steam Shovel Steve was digging on the other side there. I think at one point when Andy was over here. Like I said, I think it may even be longer. Could have been last year. So I picked apart, around the wall here. See if I can get this dead tree off. And I know that cast off here is going to come down, but I'm going to kind of stay away from that for now. I'm here by myself, and if something happens, I don't feel like getting buried. So anyway, I started working across the back wall here. And, well, first of all, I'll get back to that in a second. So since I've been working along this whole wall here, got 2 lady leg squat bitters. Don't seem to have any damage on them. But the lady legs are always cool to get. A nice Aqua 7-ounce. Sweeney Bottling Works, Middletown. Couple slicks. Like I said, I'll put those in a group. Nice early Higgins from Brooklyn. Higgins Inc. I'm sure they're common. It's the first one I've dug like that anyway. And there was a heartbreaker come rolling out. This was probably a Faust, F-O-U-S-T, distillery, pistol-shaped whiskey container, or it could have been a candy container too, but it wouldn't have been Faust if it was a candy. I don't see any mark on it, but it still could be a Faust. I've dug these before here, always damaged, especially like at the end of the gun barrel, and the end of the gun barrels where the cap would have been, it would have had a ground lip on it. These are probably around 1880s, 1890s, right up until about 1910. But the earliest I found was around 1890s. So that was a heartbreaker. When I seen the pistol grip roll out, I looked for the barrel and the chamber and all that, and it's not there. So that tells you why it was in the dump. Anyway, I got a jar showing here. This is what I was trying to get to. And I can't tell what kind it is yet. It's the way the sun's coming across the top here and down in. It's still kind of shady. I can't see what it is. But this is going to take me a while. It's in that hard pack ash. I don't know if it's broke, if it's whole or not. But we'll get back at you when it's close to coming out, or if it rolls out. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys. Wasn't nothing spectacular, but it's a nice ball mason with the dropped L, or 3L, as everybody calls them. Shoulder seal. Roman numeral 7 on the base for the mold mark. And seems to be in pretty good condition. I thought I saw a little tiny hairline in the lip up here where the seam is, but I don't know, maybe I was, unless it's on the other side. I don't know. Still a pretty decent jar. So I have new old stock lids. This one actually still has the gasket seal inside the jar, which you don't see too often either. So, all right. Well, decent find. I can't complain about the day so far for the little time I have. So we'll get back at you in a little bit. There you go, guys. A couple small ones here in the hole. I thought that was one there. Couple. Let's see what this little one is here. Just some type of condiment. Oh, look at that. Huh. Okay, that's a new bro. I thought that was something else at first. Like a hair tonic or something. Nice little new bro. And more stuff behind it. Cold cream jar. And yeah, I just all kinds of stuff here. It's gonna take me a little bit. All right, I'll get back at you once I get these loose. See what they are. They don't look like they're too much. Actually, that one's coming out. Maybe a little grape juice. That one, I don't think this is anything special. It's broke anyway. One of those, maybe pickle jar or something. All right, we'll get back at you if anything exciting comes out. Stay tuned. All right, guys, got a nice little like honey amber Wyeth. Just says Wyeth, not Wyeth and Brothers or anything like that. But then it says 230 1/4 or 200 1/4 or something like that on the base. I'm assuming it's cc's or milligrams. So that's the first one I've seen with the measurement on it like that. I'll put that there. And then a huge aqua in here. I mean, it could be a med, could be just a big giant ammonia, but that's in there pretty tight still. So let me see. Yeah, she ain't moving. Give me a couple minutes on that, and I'll see if I can pull a live dig. Like I said, it could be something nice. It could be just a plain old med. We'll see. Stay tuned. Alright guys, let's I got it loose. I think there's one on top of it too. There's a bottle on top I can't really get to yet, but let's pull this one out. She's loose. Yep, and that's exactly what it is. Big old giant ammonia. Heavy tool top. Very nice bottle, but harder to find in Boston. Those are the ones that I look for. I mean, they look nice in the window and everything like that. Some people keep them. I don't have room for stuff like this to be laying around. Wife's already on me for keeping certain things that I'm trying to get rid of. So anyway, let's see what's behind this one, and if it's anything decent, we'll get back to you. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, just picking. This comes sticking out of the wall. Tortoiseshell toothbrush. Got a long, they used to make them back then. Want to make sure you get them back teeth. Yep, so that's a tortoiseshell one. I've seen tortoiseshell, other things like hair clips and stuff like that. First tortoiseshell toothbrush. I know it seems kind of odd to hold on to, but I hold on to them. I got some old bone ones and stuff like that. So we'll just stick that in a jar. And then right behind that, I'm 2 for 2. Well, 2 digs in a row for digging the rare TUTHILL and TURHUNE medicine from Middletown, New York. So the one I got last dig was a little bit bigger than this, maybe twice the size. And I do have a real small one too, so I'm getting close to the graduating sizes here of TUTHILL and TURHUNE meds. And like I said, these are rare compared to the other meds up here. And so hopefully things are keep going good here, and we'll get back at you. Hang tight, and we'll see what comes out. Alright guys, well, the wife just texted me. She's almost done shopping, so I'm working my way back up towards the front here, and just kind of give you a backdrop here of where we've all been digging. And leaves are starting to come down, and before you know it, the snow's going to be coming down, and the ground's going to be frozen, and we won't be able to dig through the winter. So what I'm trying to do is, if any of you viewers are down south, I've mentioned it to Travis and Corey at Crick Diggers, and I think I've mentioned it to a couple others, a couple other notables, that I'm gonna try and take my channel on the road, maybe a couple weeks here or there through the winter, go down south and dig somewhere with a couple guys, and hopefully my buddy Digger Ray will want to do something, and we'll see how that pans out. And for now, I'm just going to pick around on the wall right here. This is where I found that porcelain sign. If you go back into one of my earlier videos, that porcelain enamel tobacco sign. So it's really hard packed. I'm just going to poke around here because it's literally 200 or 300 feet from where I park. So I want to be ready when the wife's ready. Everybody knows that. Happy wife, happy life. So hopefully she's in a good mood when she gets here. All right, guys. Well, we'll get back at you if anything comes out, and stay tuned for the end. All right, guys. This is probably going to be my last pull for the day here. Wife is on her way, so I'm going to try and get this out real quick. Right there, it's a crown, but it's got the shorter neck, so I don't want to say it, but it could be the clear or light aqua Goshen Coke, or it could just be a Sweeney's. It's in there really tight, so it's going to take me a little while to get into this one, so stay tuned. All right, guys, that was a little disappointing all the way around. Nothing but a slick soda. Yeah, so that's about it for me today. Like I said, I just came out. We were at an antique store actually earlier today, all the way up in Barryville, New York, up along the Delaware River, up into Sullivan County, and I picked up a couple nice things there. I'm going to make a separate video of that. I didn't go over the top or anything like that. But I got a pretty decent 5-gallon Red Wing whiskey jug. And like I said, I'll make a separate video of that. And a couple of the other things that I got up there earlier today before I came up here. And believe it or not, started sweating. But it's a beautiful day out today. Perfect weather for digging. And I'll be back out here on Sunday. Hopefully Hunter from Eastern Outdoors is going to join me. Hopefully Jimbo's going to be out here and joining me this week. And I'm sure good old reliable Andy Givens will be here one way or the other. And we'll see you then. Everybody, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment. And don't forget to go visit my eBay page. My username is Eddie7055 on eBay. And I'm also going to be doing a little video with my hats that I got available. I've only got a few left, so I will be putting those up also on a separate video. If anybody is interested in them, I will put up my email address. Again, it's only a little bit more than a handful that's left, and I guess I'd have to reorder. So everybody, thanks again for watching, and again, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. We'll see you soon.